The LGBTQI community has been receiving much backlash from non-supportive groups globally. On St. Lucia, although there seems to be a higher level of tolerance for the lifestyle, being a member of the LGBTQI community is still considered taboo and even a sin. But we are not here to judge whether it's right or wrong. Tonight, we look at the LGBTQI relationships from a different angle. Jessica and Zamar joined me on this episode of Late Night with Dee to talk LGBTQI love.
Pour yourself a glass of wine, get comfortable, talk to me, what's on your mind? Ooh, I wanna get close to you. I'm talking about sex, love, relationships too.
Okay, so let's continue from where we left off. You were telling me that you like a dominating man. Tell me more about that.
In my experience, I know I can be rude and I don't know how to put it, but I like someone who knows how to put me in check because I don't know, softy, because in the past I've made a lot of boys cry, a lot, so I don't know softy, so like, a masculine person, I like them ghetto in a way, but not ghetto,
He likes the bad boys. He likes the bad boys. You see? You're very feminine though. Can somebody transition from being gay to
be male to female?
not male to female, but can he not identify as gay but more feminine? Like, is there a term? Because he's gay, but I'm getting he's just like he's just like us.
I don't think there's a term. He's just a bottom. The bottoms are very feminine.
You all need to come with a better name.
Unless if he decides a day to transition.
Not never,
But-
now I love my penis. Honestly, I love it.
You like the versatility where you can
Yeah,
you can
because
be
you see persons who transition most times, if not maybe 100% of the time, they feel like they were not born in the right sex, the right gender, sorry. So they transition to what they believe or what they feel within themselves that what they're supposed to be. So with him, he's very comfortable in being a man. It's just that
he's
not
feminine. So would he identify as feminine?
A bottom, I guess.
Yeah,
You keep saying that bottom.
But that's the name I know.
There's actually a name for it, as I discovered this week. It's
Oh!
A stem?
a femme.
femme.
Yeah. But we use that in lesbian world as well. We say
But how you
femmes.
also?
We say femme, like I'm a femme.
Oh, so you are femme?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's butch and there's stem. Stem is a cross between butch and femme. So it's like you could see she's a tomboy, but she's also a girl. So she'd probably wear her tight skinny jeans.
Oh, I
and
know
maybe a little
somebody
shirt
who
like that.
who
Or,
jumps
she would-
from
one time
and they
you
look
see
good
her-
both
yeah,
ways,
they
you know.
look
That's
good
the thing
both
that's
ways.
burning me. They're looking
I'm
good
more
both
attracted to
ways.
women like that.
Yeah, because then you could switch it
Yeah,
up.
so one time, because for me, I like to see a little
But
bit,
I'm
I like
not-
to see a girliness in you still. I like to see like, yeah, she looking sexy.
I've never seen you butch though. I've never seen you tomboyish.
No, I'm never, no.
So you're definitely a
Yeah,
lipstick.
But I'm attracted to stems, because I like to see that, yeah, I can see your breast, a little cleavage, but you have
To
a
be
little...
to be quite honest, I really like to see girls that look like men.
I know, right? I love to see a good tomboy.
I mean, I like to see women.
I
like
love
to see women.
tomboys. I love tomboys, but a certain type.
A certain
Like
type.
you have to have that kind of class. You have to know how to dress.
Exactly.
'Cause I
Exactly.
hate to see the well, I shouldn't say hate, but I don't like seeing the tomboys with these big baggy pants and they all down there and they shit.
I don't know, but they.
You have to look well put together.
I'm
for me. And if
not
you're well put
lesbian.
together, I will put you well together.
I'm not lesbian, but I do get attracted to women.
That's okay.
I do get attracted to women. There are women I like to see you. There are women that I would like. That girl looks fine. That girl looks good.
Yeah, that's okay.
And there are other tomboys that I say, yeah, I could imagine, boy.
Oh, wait, one day I just try to sing. I know, that happened. That's always the way.
My mother is watching, so I cannot say too.
Yes.
I have to watch what I say because I'm sure my mother might be watching.
And then some tomboys,
they look. So wait, do you get attracted to tomboys?
Honestly, I do because they look so masculine.
Now, surprisingly, there are tomboys who are attracted to gay men, really feminine gay men, really feminine. So what they would want to
Really?
they want to give to them. Like I have tomboy friends right now who always tell me, "Boy, just for me, really want to buy my putting tomato."
So then why not?
Yeah, it's weird. It's
But then
weird.
they
It's
have.
something I can't-
So
I
then the
can't
person would
explain.
have to be femme then.
Yes, and there are also tomboys that when they see certain butch girls, they're like, "Oh my God, I wanted to fuck me, yo, like a red boy, I wanted to put on that strap and fuck me."
Oh my god.
So would you go with a tomboy or a butch?
Yes, I actually would. Honestly, I would. I actually dated a tomboy once.
Really? How was that experience?
It was amazing because it was new.
Gee, but where did you? Who was at the bottom one? You were at the bottom. So, but then she used a strap on then.
No, we never had sex, but it was.
Oh, you know. But if you were to have sex, then she would use a strap on.
I would.
So you don't give at all. If you got a
But
if
you
you
give her oral sex.
yeah, but if she has a vagina, would you give her oral sex? If you're
She's
dating
probably not even interested in that.
oh yeah, because she's butch, she's probably not interested. I don't understand, like, what you getting out of it.
Sexuality is very fluid, It's very fluid, and it is something that is. Anything can happen. You can be free. It's very. Sexuality is fluid, so it just anything goes. It's you. It's what you feel. It's how you feel, and you just go with it. It's something that sometimes I really can't explain. People tell me how I will have sex, what you'll do. I mean, we do the same things that you can. It's just that I don't use a penis, but we do the same things.
So this one question I hate is, you know, when you tell someone you're gay, they're like, which one is the girl, which one is the boy?
Oh my God,
We're still both boys.
Yeah, which one is the girl, which one is the boy?
But I don't think they mean it in a negative way. I think they're genuinely trying to figure out, okay, who's who in the relationship.
Yeah, who's who in the relationship, yeah. Because as anything, they know the norm is a man
And a woman,
So they
exactly.
think it's just
Somebody
in a
has to-
homosexual relationship, it would be the same. But they're actually
Two
lesbians.
lesbians.
They're
They
two
are-
butch lesbians.
They've had two butch lesbians.
Yes, and this is like such in the community, it's such a weird thing, like, huh? Two
Yeah,
butch
but that's
dating?
weird. Like, who?
It's like,
what if
that's
they?
a no-no.
Okay.
That's a part, like in the community. If you see that happening, you'll be like, what? How are they doing that?
Yeah, but if nobody wants to receive, what happens?
But you see, sometimes there are women that dress like a tomboy, but that doesn't mean that they're tomboys. That they just feel comfortable dressing that way. So we all have to understand the dynamics of it and the different fluidity, the type of fluidity of sex and everything. So I guess you'll have to have a panel with a butch lesbian.
Can we get that? Well, closest to what we could possibly.
Yes, maybe you can try.
What's your secret and your fantasy?
Hey guys, welcome to Wine Tips 101, where we give you the buzz on selecting the perfect bottle of wine. Today we're going to talk about selecting the wine. If you ever find yourself stuck at the supermarket aisle trying to figure out which bottle would be great for you, there are a few questions that you have to ask yourself. Why are you buying the wine? What's the occasion? Is it for a meal? What type of food you're going to be having with that bottle of wine? Once you answer these questions, selecting a bottle can be very easy. If you don't know about the wine per se, just grab the bottle and go to the back. The winemaker's notes to the back of the bottle will tell you everything you need to know about this bottle of wine. Once you've selected the perfect bottle for you, just buy it and enjoy.
Pour yourself a glass of wine. Get comfortable, talk to me, what's on your mind? Ooh, I wanna get close to you. I'm talking about sex, love, relationships too. Be-do-be-do-be-do-be-do. What's your secret? And your what's your secret?
Lucia is so small, and the pool is so small, and how do you all get partners?
At one time, people would say, "You're checking everybody."
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Everyone's checking, and I think it's kind of true in a way, but I think now there are more persons coming out, especially the guys. Like every time I go to an activity or function, I'm seeing a new gay person. I'm seeing 3, 4, 5, 6 new gay men at an event that we have. But with the women, you find the women are more, especially the straight women who are probably on the down low. They're more of in the closet, so you wouldn't really know about them unless they approach you, or if you decide to make a move, you're bold enough, you see a woman you like, you go up to her, you start talking to her, and then that's how you probably, if you hit the jackpot or not.
Hit the jackpot.
Yes, hit the jackpot or not.
But why would women stay in the closet though? To me, it's easier for a woman to come out than a man.
Different reasons. I mean, some people just, their family, they still feel like, oh my God, being gay in society is such a big thing, like, you know, so they don't want to feel like it's maybe too much of a burden, of a hassle, like to
go through the whole process.
Go through the whole process, all that, so they probably just do tone it down. But eventually, this is come out, because for me, what I don't like much of, if I'm talking to somebody, if I have a friend, whatever, people always, because since I'm so known, and a lot of women feel that way too, like if they're with me, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what you think that I have to check in. Even if that probably we are talking, but just the fact that they're around with me, they feel that sense of insecurity.
And that's the other thing, like friends, when they find out you're lesbian or gay, they would say, oh, well, they're not in that. Like, what make them think that they're your type anyway?
Yeah, and that's and I'm happy that as that, because up to today, I have a conversation with a male friend of mine. I said, not every woman I talk to, that's my type. You know, I don't want to get between the legs.
Exactly, every woman, not because you're a lesbian.
Do you want to get between the legs of every woman you see?
Exactly.
No, everyone has their type, and that not because you see me talking to her, that means I am with her, I'm having sex with her.
Or you trying to roll on her.
It's nothing, and that's something that we constantly have to be dealing with. And for me, I get that a lot. I remember back in the days, I would go out with my friends, and people would come and ask them, hey, so you're not too? And I'm gonna, but you would just, that's my friend. And to be honest, it hurts me. It hurts me because I have lost friends for that. It hurts me because, you know, they don't want to be seen as that person, and especially back in the days where that was such a taboo thing. And I would go out, there was one particular friend I had, every time we go out, she would not want to stay around me.
Oh,
like,
why? Like,
what's this girl doing that to me? Like, and we're really good friends, but every time we go out, she would be like, she would find it, she would not want to be around me, or she would tell me, you want me to bring your lesbian friends around me tonight, say? Or she would tell me that, and I'd be like, Miss, like I started feeling a kind of a way, like feeling bad, until a day, there was cricket. We're no longer friends, but there was cricket a day, and we went to cricket, and when we got there, we saw a group of men, with our friends, we knew them. So we're like, hey, we shot them. It's like, hey, come. So we were already drinking, having fun. So we sat down to her. I went to sit down by them, and she went a few steps up. So I'm looking at her, I'm saying, come. She's like, no, I good. But her sister was there already. Her sister was there with the group of guys, so I went to hang out with them and whatnot. And she went all the way to the top. So I was like, shouting her, come down. She was like, no, I good. And then a couple weeks after that, I think something happened between me and her. But at that point, we were still friends.
Right.
Something happened. I got a little argument. And her sister told me, if I know why such and such, if I know what happened at cricket. So I'm like, you didn't realize what happened? I said, no. She told me, you didn't realize when you got there, you didn't hear what the guy said. I said, no, show me. The reason why she didn't come down to Barefoot because of what the guy said. I said, why? The guy said, look, Jessica and her lesbian crew come in. So
men were saying that?
Yes. So she heard. Now, I mean, the guys are my friends, but I was like, really, they said that? Because I know that's guys that when I see them around, we drink our
right.
So I didn't expect him to say that, and she's like, yeah. So when my friend heard that, she felt offended. That's why she didn't come down, because I guess she didn't want the guys to think that, I guess she did with me or whatever. Even if everybody knows she's really my friend. But just the fact that the guy said that.
Have you ever experienced that somehow where you're somewhere and guys would say, like they'd say something like, I don't want that bula there, or I don't. Have you experienced that, or your friends don't want to be around you?
With other people, yes. With my friends, no, because I do have genuinely strict friends, and they will go anywhere, go to the cinema, to go walk around town, and
they're quite fine.
Yeah, because they know they're not like that. But then again, it's just the stigma that they think that if I'm with them, that but no, because then the girlfriends are my good friends.
Right.
So not really. But then again, just me, because I have this good relationship with people. But you respect me, I respect you. I have tons of good friends. Honestly, I've had crushes on them, but because I do that,
you know where not to cross.
The line, they give the gay jokes. Yeah, I get the gay jokes back.
So they give gay jokes like what? What would they say?
They'd say, I know you want to put it on Instagram. I say, you don't even know how long I want you to put it on. And we'd have this relationship. So I have a lot of straight friends. A lot of girls have said, I know you're gay,
but you didn't get that check.
I still want you. I'm like, don't hold your breath, but
because you see, you're tall, you're slim, you're dark skin, you
might have that one day, I want to, put it on you. Honestly, I've had, recently I went to Barefoot, and I told my friend, before I was gay, I was trying to put it on you, I was really too bad. But now, I'm a man, I can't put it on you anymore.
But if a straight woman approaches you now,
I tell her, I like to see you're a good-looking woman,
but you're not doing that.
I'm sorry.
What's your secret and your fantasy?
Hey guys, welcome to Wine Tips 101, where we give you the buzz on selecting the perfect bottle of wine. Today we're going to talk about selecting the wine. If you ever find yourself stuck at the supermarket aisle trying to figure out which bottle would be great for you, there are a few questions that you have to ask yourself. Why are you buying the wine? What's the occasion? Is it for a meal? What type of food you're going to be having with that bottle of wine? Once you answer these questions, selecting a bottle can be very easy. If you don't know about the wine per se, just grab the bottle and go to the back. The winemaker's notes to the back of the bottle will tell you everything you need to know about this bottle of wine. Once you've selected the perfect bottle for you, just buy it and enjoy.
Pour yourself a glass of wine. Get comfortable, talk to me, what's on your mind? Ooh, I wanna get close to you. I'm talking about sex, love, relationships too. What's your secret and your
was it difficult for you to come out to your family and your friends? And
my friends, they always knew, but yeah, if my friends, it was easier. If my mom, she was, I grew up in a Christian household, so, she still, recently she found out.
Recently?
She always knew, but I actually told her.
Recently?
Yes. I think it was before my 19th birthday. But after her birthday, actually, I told her, I'm like, Mom, I don't like girls.
And what was her first response?
Actually, it was really, she called from 8 in the night to 6 in the morning. I didn't care because I was like, you can quarrel.
It's already off your chest.
It doesn't matter.
But I think she already knew.
Yeah.
I think she already knew.
She met my partner and she's like, she's pressing him. She said if she ever hits me, she's pressing him. And now she's
Opening up.
Yeah.
She's opening up. But the friends will keep coming. Like, it's in any relationship, the mother's always overprotective, so the friends will keep coming.
I mean, you obviously get that
in any
opening
relationship.
up for the first time, you'll always get that. For me, I never really had that issue with my mom. Well, I wasn't raised with my mom. I never lived with my mom. I was with my grandparents. So I was never able to like open up to my grandparents. Hell no.
No.
But my mom, when I told my sister was the first was my family, I told her, please don't tell mommy. 2 minutes I'm gonna call from my mother.
Oh my
She said,
goodness.
She told me, is this true? I was like, what? But just don't tell me not to tell you, like, really? And she's like, I just said, yes, mommy. She's like, what? But how do you know what I am? I said, mommy, yes. And she's like, well, you know, this is not what I want for you. You're my daughter and everything. But if you're happy, and that's what I'm happy. And
I think parents are more lenient if you're a lesbian rather than if you're gay. For some reason, it's more acceptable.
I beg to
well,
You
not-
don't? Really?
Because my dad was actually the first person to find out. He found out before my mom. Because this one day I was in a relationship and I was living in Beaufort because I'm from the south. And my sister and I were on the field, you know, having fun. And I was dating this boy. But mind you, this other boy came up to me and kissed me. So, you know, my partner was coming and I was in this big fight. And, you know, Beaufort people were Lucians. He got to my dad that I was fighting for, man. So I was just like, got back home. My father like stitched me. I was like, so you got a boyfriend? I was like,
So how weren't you scared when your dad found out?
yes. I was like, how do I answer this? Don't lie. You know, don't lie, but you know, be truthful. I'm a little vibey for a boy. I told him meet like that, and he was like, it's cool, you know.
Really?
He's like, you
Wow.
know, you
And
know,
your mother quarreled there?
And he's like, you know what you do?
Wow.
He hits, you know, like hit me. And then
Wow.
he made a joke with me, and he's like, I don't care what you do, you're happy.
Really?
He said the only joke he gave me was, when I bring my friends around, make sure I act like a man and not
Make sure what?
I act like a man and not like a girl.
Oh, so you got this friend to me.
Yeah, he's like, don't try and run my friends. And stuff.
You see, then it comes to the thing again, not everybody's your type because they figure once you're gay or lesbian, they're rolling. Let's talk to me a little bit about attacking the community, attacks on the community.
Well, we've had many attacks, and we still have attacks happening. The most recent gruesome attack was the murder of our community member Anthony, who got stabbed 56 times. Rest in peace.
What was that recent? How
3
long?
years ago.
I think
3
I
years
remember
ago.
that in
In
Summersdale.
Tuya,
Oh, Tuya.
on the
Yes,
beach
yes, yes.
there. He got stabbed 56 times. And again, this is why we try to we educate and we speak a lot on meeting people online. This is how he met the guy online.
Oh, yes, I remember that story.
Yeah, and you know, and there's a lot of bullying happening. When you think that you meet someone who's really interested in you, and God knows they're ready to kill you. So there are a lot of attacks happening constantly. However, we don't have persons coming out to report it. And sometimes if you do report it, the police basically does nothing. Sometimes they don't, because in the case of Anthony, there was every evidence that they needed.
Because I think I remember the guy text somebody and told.
Everything. There were voice notes. I still have the voice notes in my old phone. There was everything that was needed to get this guy.
So he sent voice notes to you, letting you know he was.
He sent a voice note to his best friend, telling his best friend that he's going to meet the guy if he don't hear from him by midnight.
No, something is up.
Yeah, because I believe within his heart
He knew
something was going to
Because
go
why
down.
would you have sent?
Yes, he knew because he met the guy and the guy was already giving him signs because the guy wanted to meet in a very, he wanted to meet the guy in a public place.
Right.
The guy wanted to meet him in a private
That
place.
place.
During that time, we were actually having sessions on cyberbullying and internet dating and all that. So I think he being in that zone where we're having the workshops and trainings on that, he was already feeling guilty. Like, oh my God, I'm doing this. And then he did not want, he would come to the office every day. And he did not want persons in the director or whoever to know that was happening. But so happened that the director at the time overheard him saying that he's going on there. He was like, but we've been speaking about it. Why are you going to do that and stuff?
Right.
But then so happened he still went on his business. They tried to protect him, tried to warn him. He still went. And
So it's wise now to meet in public. With any relationships, any meet in public. So guys, anything else that you would like to say before we close the show?
I'd like to thank you for having us on the show.
Of course.
And I hope everyone enjoyed the conversation. And I look forward to more of this.
Yeah.
Excited. And I think that's a lot. And of course, I like to pick up United and Strong for the wonderful work that they're doing.
Right.
And everyone, my community members, and my friends and my family.
Zamar? You good?
Well, I can't see what I want on camera, but I would like to say, if you want to shoot their shots, I'll entertain.
And on that note, We're gonna toast.
And your fantasies, yeah. And we're keeping it real. On Late Night with Dee.